Good morning, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I will be doing a reading for you for the week of April the 21st to the 27th, 2024. I apologize for the delay in your readings. I have been dealing with strep throat, so I've had some fevers for a few days, and my throat has been feeling like I had some sores in them, so I could not do my videos. That being said, I'm feeling better today, so here we are. I have cut your decks and shuffled them all 6 times based on the numerology of the date April 21st, 2024. So let's just dive right in. The first card we have for you is the Moon. I haven't seen this card in a long time. So the Moon, I believe this week we do have a full moon and it's in Scorpio. So that's interesting. Perhaps this will be a good time for you to release any energies or release anything in your life that no longer serves you, so that you can make room for things that you can bring into your life. Okay, this Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth. It's like the phoenix, and the phoenix has been a totem that came up in the two other earth signs, and I didn't even realize that the full moon was in Scorpio coming up because my time has just gone by this week with me being sick. That being said, the image, like the totem and the archetype of the phoenix did come up for both of them. So that's interesting. So perhaps this is a potent time for all of you earth signs to really look inside of yourselves and to see what you need to shed in order to move forward and become who you're truly meant to be. Okay. This card can signify needing to pay attention to your dreams. There might be some potent symbolism within your dreams right now. My dreams have been becoming very vivid lately. I know we've got a lot of stuff going on in the celestial, and the Schumann resonance is very strong right now as well. So if you need to keep a dream diary beside your bed so that you can remember your dreams when you wake up, before you start moving around and getting out of bed, just grab that book right away and jot down some themes and symbols that you remember in your dream. They might hold some secrets and some hints as to how you should be moving forward with some things in your life. Okay, especially if they're repeating. Okay. Also, your psychic abilities might be heightened right now. You might be tapping into some of those latent, extrasensory skills and gifts that you might have. So these things might be coming to fruition for you at this time, my dear Capricorn. Okay. Now on the excuse me. This can signify also hidden secrets and mysteries as well. So that might be something that is happening on a global stage, where we're already seeing a lot of these things coming to light, a lot of truths coming to light. Okay, so but this everything that happens on a macro level can also happen on the micro level as well. So this might be something that's happening for you too. So we'll have to get some more cards to see where that is going. But I just want to add, on the normal Rider-Waite deck, we have the moon, and there's like a path, right, that's coming out of the water, and there's a crustacean, like a little lobster, coming out of the water with a coyote and a dog. Okay, one of those signifies like our domesticated selves, and one of those signifies our raw selves. Okay, so like our non-domesticated selves. So our like subconscious and our conscious, or our ego and our super ego. Okay, our primitive selves and our evolved selves, more like it. Okay, so, and the path goes through these two pillars that look very ominous. Okay, kind of like these doors here. This is like the moon door, and they're meant to be metaphors for obstacles on our journey. Okay, it doesn't matter how ominous these obstacles are, we are being encouraged not to turn around. You need to go through the obstacle to the mountains, which is your goal. Okay. And so you might be getting some insights around this full moon about any sort of goals that you might have, but you're being encouraged not to turn around and continue on your path towards those goals despite any hard obstacles that are in your way. I always remember the never ending story when he's at the oracle. And those two sphinx, he has to go through, and if you have a pure heart, they will let you go through. If you have courage and know that you have a pure heart, then they'll let you through. But any hint of insecurity, their eyes open and the lasers will shoot you dead. That is like what you need to tap into to go forward. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So then we have the Nine of Cups. So if you keep going and you have that self-esteem and secure within yourself, and you're leading with your heart, and you have pure intentions, and you're going through that oracle obstacle, right? And you get through to the other side. This is what you have on the other side. Okay, and the Nine of Coins is pre-Empress energy. So it can signify it has a very big overtones of being independence. Okay, so a lot of people might say this is about being single and stuff, but it's not being single. Like, to me, it can, obviously it could be, but it's about being able to take care of yourself, being able to be self-reliant. And this is a very big theme that is really being encouraged right now from the universe to you and to everybody right now, considering all of the changes and transformations that were going on in the world. We're all going through a major transformation right now. And if you can grow your own food, if you can kind of be your own boss and have your finances in a good standing, right? You maybe look at your investments a little bit here. Gold and commodities and silver and stuff like that have been always a solid foundation for thousands of years. It's God's money, right? And so you want to make sure that your investments are in a good place. We're going through a financial reset at the moment. The US is losing its hegemony worldwide with regards to being a global reserve currency. We're moving into blockchain. The financial system is not going to be looking the same after this year or next year. So you want to look and do some research as to how you, and maybe utilize your psychic abilities and your intuition and your dreams to tap into what you should be doing some more research into. Okay, but don't be following any fads. Don't be like following hype. This is not the time to play, not the time to short if you don't really know that, if you're not really familiar with that game. Okay. But focusing on your immediate environment as well. Okay, she's grown a garden here, and she is well off, and she's able to take care of herself. She doesn't need help of anybody else. Okay, and she's training her focus. So if things distract her and remove her focus from what is important in her immediate environment and how she can maintain or increase her independence, then she is not focusing on that, especially during this time. Now you see that there's 9 pentacles here. I'm getting all stuffy, sorry. 6, she always keeps for herself, and 3, she has available if she chooses to help people out in her family or community or into philanthropic endeavors or anything like that. You're not expected to ever share half of what you have or more than half, and it's not selfish too. You work hard and you deserve to keep what you work for. And if you choose to find, if there's something in your life that you need, like a family, friend, or loved one that you would like to help, then that is totally your decision. Okay, this also reminds me of taxes right now because I'm in Canada and the Trudeau government just tried to put in their budget that they want to take 2/3 of your income of your capital gains. So just be mindful of where you're putting your money and look at like the long term. Okay, do you want to be in a place where the government's going to take 2/3 of your money down the road after you worked so hard and focused to get where you are? So we need to start not just looking at the short term and also at the long term of where you want to be in 10 years, where you want to be in 5 years, things like that. And are you being appreciated where you are, and are you going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor? Yeah. Okay. The third card we have is the Eight of Coins. Yes. Okay, so another card of money, but this is about work, right? And so this person is working really hard to build something of quality, and this is you're going to become very independent if you're not only are, it's going to be expanded. Okay, we just are moving past Jupiter and Uranus conjunction in Taurus. Okay, so anything that you've been working on right now is going to be expanded, and your independence is going to be expanded. I think this you're going to start feeling it this week. This Jupiter and Uranus conjunction in Taurus, I think you're already going to be feeling it this week. Okay, and also pay attention to your intuition and follow your intuition and any sort of guidance that you might be getting from the universe, like with respects to hints and nudges and taps in certain directions, like pushes that you might be like being to follow, right? So definitely pay attention to your intuition, and it might be new to you because you're an earth sign, but this is something that you're definitely developing more into, okay, Capricorn? But whatever it is that you're working on, it's going to lead to your independence a lot more. And this is going to be magnified and expanded even more with this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. And like I said, if you're working very hard to maintain and obtain independence, to live the life that you want, make sure that you are living in a place that's not going to steal it from you. Okay, because then it's not worth it, is it? Okay, with the moon, we have the White Rose of Hope. Yeah, so this card looks like the moon, doesn't it? So it's kind of like the universe saying, I meant what I said when I put these cards down. Okay, and so listening to your heart. I know that earth signs don't really necessarily feel magical or tapped into their emotions that much. They're like very grounded, which is very good. But I believe that this is a part of you that is being, you're being called to notice that it exists. And some of you do have some extrasensory abilities, okay? So listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. And if something is telling you that it's not a good thing, it's not a good investment, it's not, or like you need to remove something out of a situation, or perhaps you need to start looking for another job, okay? If something's not resonating with you anymore, you need to start listening to your dreams, your intuition, your psychic abilities, your clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, and telepathy even. Okay, start tuning into these aspects of yourself and start listening to them and maybe testing them out a little bit, because you might not be used to utilizing them, okay? Your inner guidance, your inner heart, your inner light, it's not going to steer you in the wrong direction, okay? With the Nine of Coins, you have the Sea Witch. So the Sea Witch is encouraging us to, despite, so you see she is like a octopus kid, and she is in the water, but she's just like kind of standing there. She's not moving, she's just still, but she's holding on to this like propeller thing. and she's going with the flow. She's going with the current of water without even moving, and she's not really reacting. She's kind of like stoic here, kind of like non-emotional. Okay, so so this is with the Nine of Coins. So despite what is happening in the world around you during this week, it could be globally, or it could be locally, or in your own life. Kind of just go with the flow. Don't overreact to situations emotionally. If you can't help the situation, if you can't do anything about something, then don't spend too much energy ruminating about it. Okay, you want to train your focus, right? So normally on the Rider-Waite deck, the lady on the Nine of Wands, has a falcon that she's training, and it's like she's training her focus, and she's focusing on building the life that she wants in her own villa, and she's working hard to maintain her independence, so she doesn't have to rely on anybody else, right? So don't allow any external situations to deter you and deter your focus, and to distract you from what you're working on, because whatever it is that you're working on, you're putting a lot of effort into it, and you're building something of quality. Okay, and so whatever is going on, just go with the flow. And if it doesn't need your reaction, then don't give it to it, and just keep your focus on what it is that you can control, and just keep your focus on building it, whatever it is that you're building. Okay. And with the Eight of Coins, we have Lorelei. So normally I would say that this card is usually a card that signifies being a fish out of water. And so you might even want to try to tap into things with respects to work, or like it might be a hobby or something that you can maybe start making money on. And it might, because you're new to it, it could be just a hobby. You might feel like a fish out of water, like it might be out of your comfort zone, but it might be another avenue for you to add to your repertoire of how you bring income in. Okay, another stream of income. So if you already are working on something, like if you already have a job or business or something like that, but you have a hobby, how can you monetize that? Can you do something on YouTube? Can you, I'm using that as an example, okay? Like my boyfriend, he is a construction worker, and he wants to start making videos to do woodworking and making furniture and stuff like that. Okay, so what is it that you can do that might make you feel like a fish out of water, because it's excuse me, making you feel like it's out of your comfort zone, or something that you've never done before. Excuse me. But it could prove to be lucrative for you. Okay. And let me just have a drink. Excuse me, my throat is really scratchy. We're going to end off with an animal oracle card, and we have the ladybug, which is all about good luck. Before I pass out here. All right. The ladybug. You are bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Just one second. I had a coughing fit. Here we go. Luck, lifestyle, good omen, joy, delicate beauty, harmless, faith, change, release, and renewal. The arrival of ladybug is always an omen of good luck. The person with ladybug totem is usually a lively and colorful companion. You are a bringer of joy. You are trustworthy, easygoing, and happy. Ladybug people remind others to let things flow at a natural pace, right? Going with the flow, right? Ladybug urges you to leave your worries behind and know that in due time, your dreams will come true. Ladybug medicine asks you to be true to yourself and teaches you that you can never be happy living someone else's idea of life. The name Ladybug came from its association with the Virgin Mary, Lady of Heaven. Ladybugs have often been tied to spiritual devotion, and those with this totem do well with daily meditation and prayer. Ladybugs have a short life cycle and reproduce many times each season. This links them to energies of renewal and abundance. If a ladybug wanders into your life, know that good luck and cheerful happiness are just around the corner. So some things to keep in mind are, don't let worry ruin your happiness, right? So if it's not something that you can change, don't waste your energy ruminating on it. Life is short, seize the day, do not despair, joy is everywhere, and don't let others dim your colors. Excuse me. So before I pass out, if you liked your reading, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. And you can hit the bell notification if you want to get reminded on when I release new videos. And if you want to have a more holistic approach as to what is going on this week, not only check out your sun, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Okay. I'm truly grateful for your energy. Thank you for watching my video. I will see you next time.